interesting that Brady, with Raiders gear and Mark Davis, the owner, and a contingent, I think Spytek was there, the GM.
I'm pretty sure he was.
I'm pretty sure I saw him. Interesting that contingent was there in Miami, Hard Rock Stadium, with Mendoza playing, right?
Think about that, man. Like sometimes I think we lose focus on the basic things. Think about the pressure that young man is under. And trying to win a championship for Indiana in football, football, that's unthinkable 2 years ago. So he's trying to do this unthinkable thing. He's had this tremendous season, and then you have on top of that Tom Brady on the sideline watching you and deciding whether or not they're going to make you the first overall pick. I mean, that is unbelievable to go out and perform at that level with that kind of pressure on you.
Yeah.
You know,
welcome to the rest of his life.
I know. But it's
right?
I just think it's worth noting sometimes that we just accept that these guys are able to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
You're like, whatever. Just be great. Whatever. If you want to be a quarterback, that's what you got to do.
I get it. But
what are you looking at right now?
I'm telling Tate to go to bed.
We should start every show with Tate, by the way.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed, Tate. Anyway, I hear you, but like it's pretty cool, and it's time. Like he won that Heisman, and now he's a professional player. There's no more like classes and all that. Like this is about a pro life, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure that class load was pretty heavy for Fernando Mendoza this year.
Yeah, it was like Carson Beck said. No, I've graduated 2 years ago. That was awesome. It was like Liner said, "What do you have, like ballet or something?" The one class he took his last year, and everyone was like all worked up back then. The difference in where the world has changed, right? Yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I don't know why.
I mean, not unexpected, though,
not
right?
At all unexpected. You know what I found interesting about it is Tom Brady with Raiders gear on. I think that's the first time I've seen him in another team's stadium. Almost like, yeah, what are you going to do about it? I am here to watch Mendoza. Because I feel like outside of that one time in the press box last year, and they did like a report on like what his role is with the Raiders, and they did some like digging, and he gives like a certain amount of help each week, and it's always like everyone's speculating what he's doing, but it hasn't been in your face. This felt like, yeah, Marino's here. He's like plays a big role in the Miami front office and behind the scenes. And so like when we go to the Combine, we go to the Senior Bowl, Dan Marino's there with his Miami gear. And everyone's just gotten used to that. This is the first time where I had that moment where I'm like, oh, so he's owning that. He's owning his ownership stake in the Raiders. And he's doing it. Tom Brady, I've told you, I've had the great fortune of meeting a lot of like people who are at the top or amongst the very few at like elite level in whatever the profession is, whether it's CEOs, general managers, quarterbacks, players. I've just been very fortunate. My job has afforded me that opportunity over the last 25 years. And they all have the same thing. Head coaches are the same. There's always there's purpose in what they do. And it's not messaging to try to manipulate a situation. It's like intentional behavior, intentional words, because there is a message as a leader of this company that I'm trying to get across. It felt like the first time, tonight was the first time where it was like intentional. Tom Brady. That's my guy. If it is his guy. And I want to be here, and I want to be here, and I want to show. You got me in the broadcast booth for 18, 19 weeks, whatever, 20 plus weeks, including preseason, postseason. But now, where I am tonight and what's going to happen beyond the NFL season, which is wrapping up, you're getting Tom Brady the ownership, whatever 10% ownership stake, part of building this Raiders organization. I thought that was fascinating.
He better be his guy. I mean, if anyone's going to appreciate the way the Mendoza elevates at critical points in the game. I mean, we talked already about the passing attempts being low, but again, Iowa, Penn State, at Oregon, against Ohio State, and again in this game, when he needs to make a play, he'll make an unbelievable scramble for a touchdown. He'll throw a back shoulder throw. Doesn't matter what else has happened in the game. It doesn't matter how close it is. He's just cold-blooded in those moments. And I think Brady will appreciate that as much, if not more, than any other evaluator.
Brady was more pinpoint accurate, but got a lot more pinpoint accurate as his career went on. Remember him in like 2001, 2002, 2003?
I get it.
I'm just saying, but Mendoza is more mobile.
You can go into all the traits. But if you ask Brady what the most important thing was.
The thing that Brady cares about is here and here.
And that's where he checks all the boxes.
And that's there are very few guys that have come out in the draft here and here that kind of emulate who Tom Brady was.
Yeah.
Right?
So this guy's big. Yeah, he's a gamer. I mean, that's, And
it kind of felt like Tom was coming out and saying, yeah. Yes. I see that.
Yeah. Almost like
he doesn't have to be on the field with a Raiders jersey unless he's declaring something. Intentional behavior. Must be 21 plus and present in select states. For Kansas, in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino. Or 18 plus and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 1-800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York.